Hey guys, this is Lob Designs here, and thought I'd do a little special today. It's not going to be about any Realflow demons or anything like that. I mean, it's a Realflow demon, but it's not part of the demon series or anything. I'm just going to be talking about some stuff that you can do, and probably this demon. The tutorial for this probably affects this demon the most. So what I'm going to be talking about is like exclusive links, global links, and stuff like that. So we'll start off with getting in our magic demons, because that's basically what this whole thing's going to be about. Also, we'll get in our plane. Just make that shit ton big. All right, there we go. And we're gonna name. We'll get a few more demons. So it's Control D, Command D if you're on Mac, and just duplicate them. Now what you want to do is, sorry, got to have to burp. Sorry. Alrighty, so we'll get some cylinders, okay? Make them a bit thinner. Drag them up a tad, and then we'll just make them bigger like this. Now this is just to get our liquids into the scene, and we'll be using just fill object. So I'll move that over. Command D. Get another one. Command D. And 3 is enough. Now we'll get 3 fill objects. Set them, resolution at the moment for 1 is fine. We'll chuck the viscosity on 0.5 and then surface tension 10. Chuck that onto local. Probably should have actually made all of these. Viscosity 0.5, 10, and local. Okie dokie. Now they're all the same. Now the first one, obviously cylinder 1, object 2, cylinder 2, object 3, cylinder 3. Okay, now chuck all of these on inactive and we'll fill these. Okay, so now we just have some starting off particles, and if we just reset and simulate, we've just got them nicely sitting there. Okie dokie. Now, here's where it gets kind of interesting or whatever. I won't be using a word in this, by the way, so I'll just be using cubes and stuff. So first off, we'll start with getting this cube. We'll chuck the size into 444. Idiot. 444. Enter. So now we have that nice cube there. So we'll just chuck that there. Then we'll put that on inactive. Then for rotation, we'll just add a key. Then we'll go to here. We'll rotate it. Do a bit of fun stuff with it. And then add key. So now we have this just quick little thingy animation thing. If you go on 0, then you can see the cube. Okay. Alright, so that's the cube done. Now we'll get a we'll get a cross. We'll chuck that on 3, 3, 3, enter. It's a tad bigger. It's too big, sorry. Now I'll just drag this up and put that there. Then here, check the rotation, add key. Then about here, turn the rotation, add key. Okie dokie. Now this is where it gets a little interesting. Bye bye! And this is where it gets a little interesting. So sorry, I had to say bye bye to someone. But anyway, okay. So now here, we'll have, because there are only 3 fill objects, we'll delete one of the magics. Now what you want to do is drag in fill object 1, then drag in the cube, expand that, then you want to drag in magic 1. Oop, that's wrong. Sorry, then you want to drag in magic 1 onto fill object, okay? Then it's under, alright? So this is, and don't worry if your thing is over, it's still the, that's still the tree, that's the right tree, okay? So then when we go to this magic 1, if we change the object to cube, hit enter, then approach strength, put it on 45, escape strength, put it on like 3,500, random face, yeah, no, nearest face, and yeah, just put it on like that. Okay, we also have to put the cross on inactive, idiot. Alrighty, so now we'll do the same thing for all the other for all the other fill objects. Fuck me. Yeah. Then you want to get the cube, put that there, expand that. Then you want to get magic 2, put that as fill object 2. Then do the same thing with fill object 3. Get the cube.
How are you going, Master
3.
Nikolai?
Mum, I'm filming something. Shh. No, the room looks fine. Everything's hung up.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
Very good. But you haven't vacuumed yet.
Yeah, I'll vacuum. Okay. There you are.
And what's this here?
That's washing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway. Mum, can you close my door? Close my door.
What?
Can you close my door? Thank you. Well, that was a bit weird. Anyway. Alright, so now we have magic, all the magics in each other. Okay. So make sure that there's 3 minus things here. And yeah. So now go to magic 2. Chuck it onto cube. What do we have? 50 and 3,500, was it? Oh, okay. 45, whatever. I don't even give a fucking shit. Sorry. Didn't mean to have that out. Outburst. Anyway. So now... Okay. So now if we go to global links and we... yeah, so we're going to have to delete all these and then delete that and that. And then we're going to have to drag the plane into all of these. Oh, actually, fuck it. The plane isn't really going to... Yeah. I actually should have dragged in the... I made a mistake. Alright, so I should have dragged in the plane into the fill object, then the cube, and then the magic. All the cube, and then the plane, and then the magic. But I mean, it really doesn't matter. So we'll delete the plane from everything. Anyway, so now, what's going on here? My Realflow gonna crash. It was gonna crash in. That would have been embarrassing. Anyway, so we'll just reset. We'll hit simulate. Alrighty. Now you'll see that all these are going to fly up. And they're going to make the cube. So I might actually have to turn escape strength up a bit. Yeah, so we'll reset that. You can hear my fan as well. It's really fucking... So put it on to 5,000. Why is it on random face? Nearest face. Okay, maybe that was what was going on. So I hit simulate. So if any of you are watching this video right now and you're thinking like, why isn't he just using one magic? Well, you'll see in a bit, because we're going to have a bit of fun, I guess. So many of you might have seen the demo reel where it forms the thing and then there's liquid particles that fly up and then they fly off. Okay, so that's what's going to be happening here. So at about here, we'll find the fill object, which is this one. Yeah, so that one, and so that's magic 2. Then what you want to do is simulation, hit add key, then just simulate, then inactive, add key, simulate. Now if we reset, we simulate all this, you'll see that this kind of goes up. Kind of gets there, and about 59 was it? Yeah. So then it stops. So that gives it that splash effect, which you can see in the demo reel. And probably what they did in the demo reel, they would have had probably, well, I'm just guessing maybe 10. They wouldn't have used cylinders and just fill objects, but they would have had probably about 10 or so. 10 or so fill things like the equivalent. So I'll actually just get a K volume. This is fucking getting too big. K volume, fit to scene, and simulate. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, simulate. Yes. Okay, now that cube is done, it's nearly done. And remember, magic goes to the outside, okay? So just be wary of that. It gets the surface area. It doesn't fill the actual object, it fills the surface. What the tits? What's going on here? Oh, yeah, right, okay. Idiot. Alright. Now, I think I have to drag these back into global links. Yep, so now, simulate again. I can actually put the plane back. Sorry, I'm getting distracted and stuff. There we go. Alrighty. I'll make the K volume a bit bigger. Okay. Yeah, so simulating again, and you have that really cool. Oh yeah, gravity is on. Turn gravity on. Okay, what they would have done is they would have put gravity onto each fill object as an exclusive link, and they would have keyframed it at the point where it gets. I might actually do that. I think I'll do that. Yeah, okay. Gravity. So we need 3. Gravity 3 obviously goes onto here. Gravity 2 obviously goes onto there. And gravity 1 obviously goes onto there. So right now they are all inactive, and inactive, and we'll delete them from global links. Okay, now, because it's fill object 3, which we are, I don't know, which one? Okay, 2. Alright, 2. So in gravity 2, we'll just go to node, gravity here, simulation, add key, to save it. Then we'll just hit simulate, then we'll go to active, simulation, add key, and then simulate. So maybe they exploded a bit too much. I'm not seeing gravity do much here. Might actually up the strength of gravity. Okie dokie. Okay, so probably what's happened is the effect, like the approach strength of magic, is overriding the gravity, or are they going down? Or maybe gravity isn't set up in. I know it is. Okay, they're coming down. Alright, so that is all set up correctly in exclusive links. And also, if you want to get to exclusive links, go to layout, exclusive and global links, and node params. That's over there. And nodes. So don't really job manager. That's a pretty helpful thing. I'll probably I'll talk about that a bit later. But might even delete cabling. But yeah. So now we can get to the bit where we magic over to the cross. So I might actually move the cross. I'll just move a bit inwards. And then we'll go to magic 3 and magic 1. And we'll go to object. Yeah, can't add key. Alright. So this is where we're gonna cheat a bit, okay? And this, what we're gonna do here, you won't be able to re-simulate it because you haven't added keys. So you'll have to actually do it yourself. But like I do this all the time. It gets a little annoying, but it's fine in general. So just remember frame 135. Well, I'll have to remember it. You need to remember it. Okay, I'll remember it. And I'm just gonna take a drink. Okay. So now it's cross. Okay. So now we're going to yeah, I'll just save. And yeah. Okay, so now we'll simulate. Now you can see that all this is starting to change, starting to break up and do all this crazy stuff. You can see the outlines of the of it. I don't know what to say. You can see the outlines of it being made, and then about here. Now, obviously, in their one, they used a lot more particles, and they had animations like on the banana and the bridge or whatever. But this is probably how they would have done it. So now here we'll go to which maybe we'll get rid of fill object 3 here. Okay. Right. So then go to magic. Go to magic 3. Okay. Go to magic 3. Go to simulation. Add key. Simulate. Simulation inactive. Add key. And then hit simulate. Now we'll chuck gravity on. Gravity 3. Simulation add key. Chuck that on active. Add key. And then simulate. So now we're going to get the same effect that was in the bridge thing. Now you can see that was pretty easy to do, I guess, and you can just keep keyframing, and that's all. That's all it is. Now that's all dropping and stuff. It's taking a little while because you can hear my fan right now. It's bloody taking forever. Yeah. So I guess that's the tutorial. Oh, yeah, okay. So now you can see that the cross is moving, and it actually gives it a really cool effect. Kind of looks like it's raining, and that just looks really cool. So yeah, I guess that's all. Also, you can probably tell, but you can just hang on. Yeah, Mom. Sorry. Yeah, I know, and okay, okay, I'm back. Alrighty. Okay, so now we'll go to the gravities, the two magics here, and we'll change them. So we'll add, yeah. Okay, so we'll add keys. Actually, yeah. So we go to simulation, add key, magic, add key. Then we simulate. Oh. Then we'll go to active, add key, inactive, add key, and change all of these to the square again, the cubes. Okay, so we'll just change all of these to cube, and now we'll simulate again. I'll just save this quickly. I would simulate, and now we'll let it do its magic, I guess. What a funny. Okay, so Realflow just crashed. Good thing I saved. My Realflow's been doing that quite a bit actually, and it's very frustrating. But yeah, maybe if we hit simulate again. Yeah, okay, so it hasn't crashed this time. But now we'll see all of these particles as well start to drag over, and I'll just let it simulate here, and I'll make my bed a little bit. Oh, actually, I'll probably cut out that audio. My mum got really angry at me, so hang on. Yeah, I still live with my mum. Shut up. Okay, and so there you have it. That's about it. You can make a really simple animation just by using keyframes and exclusive links. So I'll just play this for you. It'll probably actually lag, but let's have a nice look at this. Yeah, okay. So I mean, of course, it doesn't look that much like the demo reel, but it still has a nice touch to it, and it's doing all this stuff. Maybe I did that a bit early, but yeah, you can see here that just looks really cool. And see you guys all later. Also, on the 4th of July, I'm going to Germany for my 7-month trip. Not sure if I told you, but I'll still be making videos, but probably not as often. But hopefully you guys all wish me luck and do stuff. And yeah, so I'll be in Germany for 7 months. If you didn't know, I'm from Australia. I'm going by myself. I'm living with my auntie. And yeah, I'll be taking my computer, of course, be taking all my shit. And I'll see you guys all later. Have me on Skype, hit me up on Twitter, and if you want an intro or you want some help, just feel free to ask me a question. I'm fine. And thanks for all the support and crap. Enter my background contest if you didn't know about that. But yeah, so I'll see you guys all later. Cheers for watching. Bye bye.